What's up guys, it's Alex the Magician here, back for another Heroes 3 gameplay video, and in this one we're going to be doing something slightly different from the usual PvP games that I upload. This is actually going to be a game that I was sent a save file to from a viewer, where he was basically playing Fortress and ended up getting wings from a warrior tomb on day 2, but then he ended up he said that he could not kill the break and wanted to see how somebody else with more experience would play this game, or that particular game. So I'm going to be trying to talk through my thought process a little bit more here. I'm going to be trying to give you guys a little bit more commentary with this one and explain the thought process, so I can get as much of that across as possible. So hopefully you guys find this game a little bit more educational, as I can't always do that on stream because I'm focused on the game and I'm also interacting with chat, so I can't always explain things in as much detail as I would like. But hopefully this time you guys will get a bit of a more informative video. So let's just go ahead and get into this. All right, so basically this is the start here with Fortress. This is already day 2, and we have Corbus over here who got wings from the warrior tomb. Looks like the player upgraded Knolls on day 1 and did a little bit of scouting, obviously. So right off the bat, there's a couple of things that I personally would have done a little bit differently. So first of all, the fact that you only have 6 heroes here is something that you should work on. Usually you're trying to get 8 heroes on day 1, and for that, you try to farm as many money objects as possible. So I can see, for example, this Dwarven treasury over here has not been farmed, and I would have probably sent Drakon for that Dwarven treasury, because it doesn't only give you gold, it also gives you a decent amount of experience, right? You send Drakon over here for the School of War and the arena, and while that's not necessarily bad, the question is, what were you going to do afterwards with Drakon, right? Because Drakon is likely going to be your main hero, unless, of course, you find somebody better, like a Tazar or something like that in the tavern. But right off the bat, Drakon is going to be the one doing most fights, because that Knoll specialty adds up, and it's better for hives and things like that. And you really need to be efficient with your main hero's movement, right? And you kind of base everything else around the main hero's movement. So kind of my question here is, what were you going to do with Drakon afterwards, right? Were you going to go for this hive? Well, this hive fight is a little bit dangerous, so you kind of need more army, because this artifact adds 10k value, right? So me personally, I would have sent Drakon for the Dwarven treasury, and then we see a Wyvern dwelling over here. I would have sent him for the Wyvern dwelling, and then after that, with the 4 Wyvern and the upgraded Knolls, I would have probably tried to go for this hive, from what we see right now, right? So, and the thing that I dislike here with the 6 heroes is that you don't have a hero here and you don't have a hero here, so you're not really scouting in this direction. That's what I would have liked to have. And another thing is that usually on day 1, I tend to build serpent flies as Fortress. You can upgrade the Knolls, but usually it's for a specific situation. I'm not sure what you were fighting for the warrior tomb. Maybe you needed them there to outspeed, if something had speed 6. But like, let's say you're fighting the pit lords, yeah, it kind of makes sense to upgrade the Knolls, because then you match speed 7 and speed 7 on Gnoll Marauders on Drakon, right? Or if you go for a Hydra dwelling or something like that. But otherwise, you kind of do want to go for the serpent fly dwelling, because just giving your scout heroes serpent flies really adds up over time with the 300 additional movement every turn, right? So here, for example, you don't have a serpent fly on Nagash, and you also didn't dismiss the skeletons. You always need to, I guess you had Nagash do the crypt, and then you just walked back. But I would dismiss, the skeletons as soon as you get them, because that just slows you down with the terrain, right? So those are just a couple of pointers. And of course, the fact that you got wings, I guess you did start with Corbus here, so the fact that you started with Corbus means that you do kind of have enough serpent flies to give around anyway, so it kind of makes sense that you didn't necessarily go for the serpent fly hive, you know, building in your town. So that's still okay. And again, like I said, I don't hate the null upgrade because it'll allow you to do this fight a little bit later and whatnot. But as far as you know, the wings go that you got, those are actually really nice as fortress, right? As fortress, your general thought process is going to be to try to farm hives, right? Because if you farm like XP shops or conces or pickets, those are gonna really hurt you when you have to go off-road, right? So you're kind of thinking hives and wyvern dwellings and trying to build your power stack of wyvern. You can upgrade those eventually and try to you know, try to break on that. So here I probably would have, you know, it makes more sense to send Dracon here, do the Dwarven treasury, and then go for the wyvern dwelling, right? And here, you know, we're not really sure like what, you know, you're kind of going for an unknown, like you're probably gonna need to send Dracon somewhere over here, but we don't really know that, right? So again, you want your movement, especially with your main hero, to be a little bit more mapped out to go, okay, where am I going and what does it make sense, like not only for this turn to get stats, which is nice to get him additional 3 attack, but what do we do afterwards? Do we go back for this hive now? Do we go back for the Dwarven treasury and the wyvern dwelling? You know, that's probably where I would lean to. I would probably lean towards the Dwarven treasury and the wyvern nest here. So you just got to think about that in a little bit more detail. Now, the fact that we have wings means that we can farm pickets and conces as well. So it gives us a lot more options. It's really nice as fortress for sure. But let's see what else we can find. So right now I'm gonna send Dracon in this direction just a little bit to get him out of the way, and I'm gonna send 2 heroes to scout over here. So we actually see a Dwarven treasury here already, so I think I'm probably gonna send Dracon for that instead of this one. So let me scout a little bit more in this direction with Lebetha and pick up some gold. We see some additional gnolls here, but I don't think I'm gonna pick that up because I just want to scout a little bit more with her. And we have a Redwood Observatory, which is always really nice. As and I guess this is also a bit of a mistake. You didn't pick up the gems here on the road, so I guess Andra had to actually run around them. So you definitely want to pick stuff up on the road like that. So yeah, and as we're going here, we're going to pick up gold along the road. We don't really need to pick up resources unless it's wood, right? Wood is always useful for fortress, so we are going to pick up wood. We could potentially pick up mercury because eventually I think we are going to build monarchs. All right, and here I think I'm going to grab the additional lizardmen with calls. I'll also buy them here. And go ahead and get Derek. All right, and here, let's see. So I'm just gonna send Nagash to scout. I'll be sending him down here. I'll pick up the campfire too. And pick up the mercury, the gold, and the wood as well. We just want to scout the break. You also kind of want to scout the break as early as possible so that you know what you actually have to deal with, right? We need to figure out what we're going to have to deal with and then kind of make a plan on how we're actually going to deal with it. All right, so Derek, yeah, I'm just going to give the archers to Dracon. And we're gonna go ahead and do the Dwarven treasury. Okay. And I think we're probably gonna go for a wyvern dwelling on turn 2, so that we can get some additional wyvern. And then we're gonna think about either doing this dwelling and then after that doing the hive or something like that. All right, so this is actually a big Dwarven treasury, which is nice. So this kind of worked out for us that we went over here. It's going to be a good amount of experience and a good amount of gold. And we also see a hive here, which we can potentially go for later. It is going to be a slightly difficult guard. There's likely 9 war unicorns because of this ring of life. But the Ring of Life is going to help us even more as well because of the +1 health. So that's going to make hives even easier. Alright, so this is actually a maxi Dwarven treasury, which is a little bit dangerous, but if we're good at taking retals and kiting them, we should be able to do it without losing too much, and as long as they don't get too many morales either. So take retal from this guy. We're gonna first isolate this stack. Okay. Cool. This is kind of exactly what I wanted to happen here. Okay, now we'll take retail from this stack so that we can work that down. We're not going to hit this stack, it'll just hit the gnolls or the lizards and die to retail. Oof. That was a bit annoying. That's okay, I think we'll be alright. Good. That's exactly what we wanted here. Good. Let's take retail from that guy, then we'll attack him with the gnolls, and then I think we'll probably shoot down. Oh, you know what? Use one more shot here. That'll be fine. Now let's shoot down these stacks with the lizards. Alright, so here this is actually a maxi Dwarven treasury, which is a little bit dangerous, but as long as the dwarves don't morale too much and as long as we're good at taking retals and kiting them, shouldn't really lose too much. So we took retail from this guy, and then now we're just gonna hit it without taking retaliation and move the lizardman here. This is pretty perfect. The positioning is pretty much exactly what I wanted. And now we're gonna take retail from this stack. Here we're not gonna attack this guy. It'll attack one of our, either the gnolls or the lizards, and it'll die to retail. This way we can shoot. We're just gonna wait, and then we can shoot and hit this guy. Morale is annoying there, but oh well, that happens. This guy, shoot him. Cool. Okay, let's wait. Now I think we're gonna take retail from that guy, shoot him. Okay, yep, like that. Hit him like that. Yeah, the gnolls are gonna have to hit that guy. Or I guess I can move away this turn and just shoot. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's good. Alright, now we're gonna need to start shooting. Okay, we have 7 shots, and we only have one more 1-stack to take retail, so... Over here. Okay, 3 more shots left here. And actually, okay, now we have to attack him. Or I guess we can let them hit the lizards. Okay, like that. Okay, not bad. Okay, One more shot. So here we'll take retail, wait, shoot, good, hit, hit. Okay. All right, that's fine. 6 gnolls and 3 lizards lost. That is okay, I would say. Definitely an okay result here. And now we're gonna think about how we're gonna go for either the hive or maybe something else. So let's go ahead and build the wyvern dwelling. Okay, Derek can continue to scout here. And it looks like we have another wyvern dwelling here. So actually, I think what I'm gonna do, since we already have those additional 2 wyvern, we're just gonna send Dracon here for this wyvern dwelling. And then after that, we'll go back. If the XP shop is a size 1, we can do that. Get him the learning stone here and then go for the unicorns. We rolled water magic at level 4, which is annoying. We really gotta hope that we get level earth at level 8. Okay. Christian, I'm also gonna have you over here. Okay, and I think, oh wait, shit, I get the wings. I think I'll also get Dracon one more, some more XP over here. Or not XP, but knowledge. Because Beastmasters also always need knowledge. There's Scales of the Greater Basilisk here that we should try to take as well. And I guess I'll probably send Corvus here. And also we have Cult. We can kind of chill over here, but I might want to. Oh, you know what I should do? I should get additional basilisks here, so that I can do the other hive. Okay. So yeah, so right now, basically our plan is kind of, you know, like I was saying, we're going to be farming wyvern dwellings and hives. And right now we have 2 wyvern dwellings and 2 hives, and that's what we're going to focus on. First, we're going to do this wyvern dwelling. After that, we'll do the, we'll go through the XP shop, do the learning stone, and then go for this hive. And then after that, we'll probably figure out this hive and this wyvern dwelling. Let's go. We see one more hive here, but this one is a little bit too far in the swamp, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to take it. And we have a picket, so also kind of similar situation. It's a bit far. If we didn't have the wings, this would definitely not even exist, but the fact that we do have wings might allow us to farm that still. All right, we got additional gnolls over here. Let's go ahead and get them. And this is actually another reason why upgrading gnolls is not always the greatest idea on turn 1, because when you do that, you find external gnoll dwellings like this, then you're kind of gonna have an awkward stack of you know, gnolls. So one part of the reason why I don't necessarily like doing that. Also, actually, this is part of the reason why sometimes people don't even upgrade the Marauder or Wyvern as well, because when you get into the center, there's another Gnoll dwelling and a Dwarven treasury. I think I want to do the Dwarven treasury here at some point, because when you go into the center, and if you have monarchs and you farm hives in the center as well, then again, you're going to have 2 awkward Wyvern stacks, which is not necessarily what you want. All right. All right, so Dracon is going to go ahead and do this wyvern dwelling. We see one more gnoll dwelling here. Putting lizardmen at the bottom here will allow us to get some additional free shots, so that we don't have to move them on turn 1 and we can just shoot them right away. And now we can actually buy ourselves a couple more turns like this. Just shoot them down a little bit with the lizards before we actually have to. Okay, now we're gonna start attacking. Take retail. Okay, so we only lost 6 gnolls, which is very acceptable, I would say. Usually you lose a little bit more. Alright, I think I'll do this on Derek right now. Here we can just use our wyvern. Still lost the 2 gnolls, oh well. Could have probably not lost them, but oh well, sometimes that happens. Okay, so pick that up, give that to Dracon, and then I think Derek is going to continue to go in this direction to see if we can take this town. And it's a free town, so that's nice. And here... Alright, Andra, you can continue to scout in this direction. We can grab some gnolls so we can try to take the side town. Looks like we're blocked over here, so we have to... I guess we'll just go and scout in this direction then. Now let's go ahead and go through here. I'll fight them because I need additional XP. Alright, and this is actually a mini XP shop, which means that we can go ahead and do it right now. Shouldn't really lose a lot here. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Perfect. Only 2 gnolls lost. Don't think we're gonna take tactics. We're gonna go expert armor because we're kind of holding out for wisdom. Great. We're not taking pathfinding obviously because we have wings. That would be useless, so let's go ahead and take wisdom. Kind of annoying though, now we have a skill slot that we'll have to level up. Alright, let's go ahead and do the fight against the unicorns here. Something like that. Okay, keep those guys back there. Should have probably kept the lizards somewhere else. Huh, interesting. Okay. 2 stack. Gotta work down the 2 stack, I think. So I think okay, let's go ahead and hit the stack like so, I think. Take retail from that stack. Hit that like so. Finish with the basilisks, and then I guess the wyvern can finish this stack, right? Yeah, like so. Ooh, nice morale. Okay, not bad, not bad. Took some hits on the gnolls and the lizards, but that's not terrible. We can take retail from, or with the giants, like this. This is fine. And basilisks. Okay, it's fine. 11 gnolls, I would say, is acceptable, and the 4 lizards, you know, not the greatest loss, but it's not bad. And we have a big hive, huh? So maybe we want to chain the additional wyvern, or not the wyvern, but gnolls before doing that. Although right now it seems like we kind of have enough meat to do it. But maybe I can get gnolls here, maybe the gnolls here and there, and that'll be even easier next turn. So this turn we just... but this way we're not going to speed up Dracon if I do that. Well, I think we're still going to do it like that. Sure. I'll do it next turn, and I guess now we should, well, let's go Mage Guild first, actually. We don't have slow, so gotta try to roll that. Alright. Yeah, in case that's a maxi, I think getting some additional gnolls here is not the worst idea in the world. A little bit more gold like that. And then Corvus later can farm this treasury and the crypt, potentially. Alright, Derek, let's go ahead and take this town. And we actually see another wyvern dwelling, which is nice. That is nice. So we'll need to farm that. Alright. Okay, something like that. Should be completely fine. Let's go. Alright, I'd say these losses are completely acceptable. I would say if you don't think that you can do, like if you're not absolutely sure that you can do better than auto combat, then probably just accept it. So here I would say these losses are very acceptable. Alright, now we can go for this hive with Dracon. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Wait with the wyvern, wait with the giants. See if we can get those guys to move forward. Yeah? Okay. Okay, I actually didn't want to move forward. He actually waited? Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but oh well. Hey, chill out. That's fine. 2 regular gnolls and 7, or I mean 7 regular gnolls and 2 upgraded ones. I think that's absolutely fine. Small hive here, a little bit annoying. Alright, say these losses are acceptable, and finally we do get Earth. Well, we are gonna need probably 3 more levels to level it, so that's a little bit of a problem. I'm not sure where we're gonna get the experience for that. Okay. Anyway. I think what we're gonna do now is we're probably gonna Poor Man Dracon and then start doing some of these things here, like Medusa stores, Dwarven treasury, this other hive, and the Naga bank and whatnot. So that's probably what we're gonna be doing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him over here, like so. Poor Man on the seaman here, and have Derek grab the army, right? I think that's probably a good idea. And then we can also figure out the other wyvern dwelling and also grab the necklace over here, which would be nice. Beth, I can get some more gnolls here. You can go this way. Andra, you can continue to go that way. Alright, so we actually went around this, so we might be able to take the other side town like that. Christian or Kalth. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this on Derek. Hopefully without losing the wyvern. Oh, how did I make Basilisk 1 stack? I was trying to do Gnoll 1 stacks. Oops. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Lost the 2 Basilisk, which is a little bit annoying, but acceptable. Alright, think about doing the other wyvern dwelling. Also, let's see, Kalth. Then I'll probably want to send somebody back for that dwelling here. I mean, not the dwelling, but the... Go ahead and send Gretchen here, grab additional gnolls. Kalth, I think I'll send you this way. The Ladybird of Luck is whatever. If I need to, I'll get 1 more hero. So let me try to position more heroes here, because Derek is going to be going back here. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy a tavern here. I'm going to buy Dracon back. And let's go ahead and get the Serpentfly Hive now so we can speed him up. Buy him a spellbook, of course, and try to roll slow. There it is. Nice. Okay, and now I think we position him for potentially the Dwarven treasury. Something like this. Dwarven treasury, then Medusa stores, then the hive. I probably do the wyvern dwelling on somebody else now, but we'll see. All right. So we do have slow. Let's go. So now we really need to think about just getting Dracon Expert Earth and sending him out for the break, and everybody else is just gonna farm the additional This last hive, this hive maybe, and the wyvern dwelling. And that's kind of it. So we'll see how all of that goes. Some additional knolls here. Free town. Oh, actually can't take it. Oops. Okay. I'll actually go ahead and put Lebetha here. So. Not sure if I'll be able to do the Dwarven treasury right now, but we'll see. I do want to get that wyvern dwelling. But I might have to get it later. Seems like the chaining is a little bit too tough here. We have a 4/4 flail here. That would actually be pretty beneficial to get, so maybe let's get that instead right now. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do, I think. I'll get the flail, and then I'll do the other wyvern dwelling at some other time. Because right now, like 2 additional wyvern, but the chaining is going to be a little bit tough. So let's go ahead and do this instead. Yeah, let's not even fight them. Get some more rolls here. Okay, good. Alright. Now we can grab the army here with calls, and yeah, actually we can do the Dwarven treasury. Yeah, looks like we can. And then Nagash can chain that back. Yeah, that should be fine. Go ahead and do that. A little bit of gold here. Resources. Okay. That should work. Didn't really lose anything here. Oh, what? Oh, oh, he checked the warrior tomb, didn't he? Crap. Hey, stop moraling, dicks. Okay. 2 lizards. Losing that is slightly annoying, but oh well. Logistics. I think I'll take it. Take logistics. Should probably try to do that crypt, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to chain back to Dracon, because that's more important right now. So let's just make sure that we chain back to Dracon. Yep, like that. Okay. Ooh, wait, Lebetha has no moves left. Oops. Okay. Thought she still had moves. Go ahead and give this to Dracon. It's annoying that it's only a mini Dwarven treasury. Would have liked it to be bigger for sure here, but oh well. I guess it's a good idea, a good thing that we ended up not going for it on turn 2. But turn 1, it still would have been useful for the additional money. because that's 2.5k and that allows us to get an additional hero. Okay, let's go ahead and do the Medusa stores as well on Dracon. Nice morales. Nice petrifications. Good though. Yeah, expert wisdom. So yeah, clearly we need 2 more levels for the expert earth. All right, let's go ahead and do the hive. 115, 116. Do the hive, do the wyvern dwelling, and then after that we try to move out. Maybe do the black tower here too. Now let's go ahead and do the black tower. We're gonna lose some gnolls here, but just go straight for the gnolls, don't they? Rip cage. There are actually only 20 of them. I was expecting kind of more. Week 5. Okay, need a little bit more XP, need a little bit more XP. Okay, I'll probably have to do the Naga Bank with him as well. 22 Wyvern, Naga Bank, and then after that, we just, I think we just try to move them out for the break. I mean, as long as we can get, so we need what? We need 3k more XP. We're gonna need 3k more XP. So we'll do the Naga Bank with him, and then maybe do some fights on the way here. 116, 117. So hopefully, really hope that we can try to do the break on 117. Like, there's a chest over here and a chest over here that we can end the Mighty Gorgons fight that we can do on the way there. But at 16k gold, let's go ahead and oh, we don't have the mercury that we need. All right, let's go marketplace then here and marketplace here. And I think next turn we're probably gonna do the monarch upgrade. And so for that we need a little bit more mercury. Where can I get more mercury? And then that last hive would be really nice to grab as well. So let's see, if we have 2 more turns to grab that hive, if I get another hero now and start chaining for that, Dracon goes here, does that, and then in 2 turns at the end of 116, Dracon should be positioned somewhere over here. Then at the start of 117, we can grab that hive with somebody else. Yeah, that's probably how we're gonna need to do it. So let's go ahead and get another hero here. I'm gonna delete everything else so that my heroes are as fast as possible. Wyvern, and we're probably also gonna need to build the upgraded flies. Alright, so chain that over here. At the end of the next turn, we're gonna need to chain the army here to Dace so that he goes for that hive, and then he takes that at the start of 117. We're just gonna need to make sure that we have a chain to chain that back out. And the rest of these guys go here, and there's some mercury, so I'll probably pick that up on cost. The other wyvern dwelling, we also need to try, oh, there's some mercury, okay. We're also going to need to try to chain the army here for the other wyvern dwellings, so maybe that's going to be 117 when we're going to do that. All right, let's see. We're going to need to also upgrade the monarchs, so let's see how that works out. Let's go ahead and do the Naga Bank. Shouldn't really lose much here. Hopefully, as long as they don't get too many morals. Okay. How much more XP do we need? About 2k. So about 2k XP. We might be breaking 121. We might be breaking 121 because it's really important to get Expert Earth. It really is. So because of that, I think we might be breaking 121. Alright, so let's go ahead and chain for that hive, and then for next turn, I think we should set up. Yeah, I could have already upgraded the flies, actually. That's what I'm going to do this turn, I think. And next turn, we can upgrade the monarchs. Chain over here, chain all of that back. Still need a lot of gold. Still need a lot of gold. Andra, let's go this way. Okay. I will go ahead and pick that up, pick up a little bit more gold. Interesting scroll guarded by monarchs here. Would be interesting to get that. Okay, and yeah, I think right now it's important for us to get the army over here, right? So that we can do that hive on 117. And we want to set up to do this wyvern dwelling on 117 as well. Oh wait, we have another wyvern dwelling. I forgot about that. Oh, let's do that right now then. Let's do that right now. I think Corbus should be able to do that. Actually, no, I'll do it on Lebetha, I think. We'll do it on Lebetha, because she should be able to get the army back here to the town, that is. Let's not even fight them. Alright, so that should work out. Could also grab the crypt on the way back, and maybe even the Black Tower. Alright, and then we just need to make sure to get the other wyvern dwelling, eh? Hive, wyvern dwelling. The hive, let's see, maybe then we do the crypt and the Black Tower. Probably clear the Oceanids, clear these guys, so that I can potentially pick up the additional gold here. Give that to Nagash. You know what? I'm actually thinking we might even be able to do the Utopia before breaking. Do it on Corvus. I mean, we are gonna lose a decent amount, but if we do it on 1-2-1, we're gonna have a lot of monarchs. So maybe that's the play. Maybe we should do the Utopia and then go for the break after doing the Utopia. I'll think about that. Right, so grab that, go here, do this, maybe do that. Well, maybe not. Yeah, okay, because we need another hero in that direction, don't we? Let's see, Christian. Okay, we're gonna need to do that other Wyvern dwelling, so I think I'm probably gonna hide Christian. In the town here. And do I have marketplaces everywhere? Let's get a marketplace here. I have marketplaces in those two places, good. Because I kind of want to send Corvus out here as well, yeah, to help with the chaining here. I think that should work out. Okay, cool. And then, right, and then we just need to make sure that we chain the army all the way back. So I think I'll need to have Koth back here so we can do the Wyvern dwelling, right? So Dace takes this hive, then he clears these, goes for the crypt, goes for the black tower, gives the army to Nagash. Nagash gives the army to Corvus. Corvus gives it to Lebetha. Lebetha gives it here to Kalth. And, oh wait, first to Drakon, because Drakon is going to get some additional XP, right? So I guess Kalth is going to be over here. Yeah, okay. Because Drakon is likely... How much XP does he need? Okay. Needs a little bit. So do this, get XP, do that, and then that, and then... position over here for 1-2-1, right? Yeah, I think that's right. And then Koth, kind of wait for him over here-ish. Yeah, that should work. And then he chains the army all the way here. And then we have Christian, who will grab the army. Actually... Okay, maybe just a monarch then. Hold on. We try to do it like this, because I think I want to have Koth almost reach this town. There's also Lebetha who can help. Okay, let's try it like that then. Couple more steps. Like this. Okay. One more step. Alright, I'm gonna try it like this. I think I'm just going to leave a couple of monarchs on Drakon so that he can clear the nymphs on with the monarchs, or just like one monarch maybe. And yeah, he's going to try to clear this. Yeah. That's how that's going to work. Yeah, so basically we chain the army here. We're going to upgrade the monarchs. We're going to give the army to Drakon. Drakon is going to clear the trogs, get XP from the treasure chest, clear the mighty gorgons, do the pick hit. I think then he's going to have enough XP, but if not, either way, we're gonna give the army back to Lebetha. Lebetha then gives it to Kalth over here, and then Kalth chains it here, and then we grab the other Wyvern dwelling with Christian. And then we have... I think we can position Christian for this Wyvern dwelling, so that... I guess this Wyvern dwelling we're not gonna pick up on 1-2-1. Let's go. I'm not gonna be doing the Black Tower because I feel like we have the moves for that. We can clear these guys though. Okay. Pick up all of that gold later. Alright, now I think we are gonna upgrade the monarchs. So, and this is why it's always good to farm as much gold as possible, because boom, we just got 30 monarchs, which we would not have been able to do if we didn't have the gold. So, you know, even though you may have gold right now, it's always a good idea to farm these things, like, you know, Dwarven treasuries, Medusa stores, etc., Nagabangs, if you can do them without losses, Black Towers, you know, everything you can on the way, because, you know, you never know when you're gonna need the gold, right? And it's always gonna be necessary at some point, like whether that's going into the center and getting a tavern and getting a lot of heroes, etc. It is always gonna be useful. Now, let's go ahead and okay, finally there's our expert earth. Okay. I'll just speed up Dracon, and yeah, I do think we're gonna go for that Utopia. Okay, we're wasting like 50 moves. I'm not gonna attack the nymphs, so we are gonna be breaking 1-2-1 here, but the good news is that we should be relatively strong, and yeah, I do think we're gonna do that Utopia on Corbus before breaking. Let's go ahead and buy him a spellbook then. Maybe he can use like Bless or something in the Utopia itself. I'll have Derek over here grab additional gnolls and the additional wyvern. No. Andra. You grab additional gnolls there. It doesn't look like you'll be able to chain them, so let's see. See if it's possible at all. Probably not, unless I want to have another hero here, which I kind of don't. Oh well. And let's see. Yep, so we're gonna go ahead and do this dwelling. Okay. No. All right. So we'll get those wyvern here next turn with Christian. I guess I'll have to get rid of the dragonfly or maybe the lizards, whatever. Get the wyvern here, then we'll get additional gnolls here, then we'll get additional wyvern here, chain those here. Might be a good idea to grab the additional... You know what, I can probably do the Black Tower on the way here. Maybe it'll give us a shield or something. The shield would be good. Lebetha, okay, so let's see. Chain that back, calls. Chains it back here, we grab it with Lebetha. Kinda like this. And how many moves is it to the town? 1800. So we sort of need another hero. Okay, I guess I'll have to get rid of Andra at this point. Now I want another hero who is going to be sped up this way. This way we'll be able to chain that back to Dracon. that. Okay. So that should work out. Corbus, right. So Corbus is gonna do the Utopia. I think we have the moves for that. Do we, actually? Does he have logistics? Yeah, we took logistics. So how many moves is he gonna have? 2100. We do it like that, boom, boom. Yeah, it's actually perfect, but that means that we can't really do the Black Tower. Okay, that's fine. All right, yeah, so we're gonna be trying to do the Utopia. So how many Wyvern are we gonna have? That's 5 over here, plus 2 more, and 2 more, and another 2, right? So that's a total of 4, 6, and another 5. So it's 41 Wyvern. 41 Wyvern plus Gnolls as meat, Giants and Klops as meat. That should be enough. That should be enough to clear that. As long as the Utopia is not too big. Even though it's only a level 3 Beastmaster, still 1-5 stats are not completely terrible, and we can use Bless, we can use Haste. So I think we're going to be fine there. Let's go. All right. So you make sure that we have enough gold. Well, we can trade, worst case scenario, so. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's go ahead and buy that. Okay, chain like this. Chain like that. Give that to Labetha like so. Labetha gives it to Corbus like so. Here we buy the rest of the Wyvern. And we're gonna need to trade. How much? So we need like 4k, and then I also kind of want to buy. There's Tazar. Is it better to do this on Tazar with advanced armor? Advanced armor. Well, actually, no, I can't do it on Tazar. I will buy him though for the additional meat. So let me trade a lot. I'm gonna trade pretty much all of our resources, I think. Don't really need them for anything right now anyway. Alright, so we buy those. Gnolls, no Marauders. Suppose we'll get Marauders. Alright. Buy Tazar. Oh. Get rid of somebody. Guess I'll get rid of Derek. Some additional meat from Tazar over here, and let's see, I guess I'll upgrade these, I'll buy these and these. Okay, and that's fine, that's it. So now, the fact that we have no gold now is fine, because we're gonna do the Utopia, and that's gonna give us a lot of gold. So this is our meat. Honestly, yeah, this is completely fine to do the Utopia. So... something like that. Let's go. They actually want to fight. Interesting. Oh, really? Should I utilize haste here? Don't want to lose the flies, but I also don't want to lose any monarchs. I guess I'll just let him shoot the lizardmen, huh? Yeah. Have to accept that, I think. Like we lose a monarch. That's really annoying. You know what? I'm not gonna take Earth. I'm gonna take Advanced Armor because that's gonna be better for the taupe itself. It's only 1019. It's gonna be easy, so it's fine. Let's go. It's only a size 1. Guess I'll bless the Wyvern. Big retail like so. You go for the Wyvern. Oh well. That's fine. 2 Wyvern and some Gnolls. Yeah, those losses are more or less acceptable. Utopia is not very good though, but oh well. Sometimes that happens. Alright, it was only a size 1. We would have liked a bigger size Utopia, but oh well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the Black Tower now. Gold Dragons, eh? Got a sword. Alright, well, now we're going for the break. Now we're just going for the break. Could potentially try to grab the other giants over here, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's just go ahead and do the break. This on, put this on, and probably put that on as well. Now let's go. Yeah, I think we could have probably gone for the break on 117 here. But with the fact that we were a little bit, we decided to go for the Utopia. It didn't really pay off, but you know, sometimes that happens. All right, the giants and the clops are basically going to be meat here. Gnolls are going to be taking retail, and the flies. Flies are going to be helping kind of kite and put distance between. Actually, we'll do it like this, I think. That on. Let's go. Oh, auto combat can't do it. It's crazy. Yeah, there is a Haspid stack, and this is why this break is kind of annoying. I mean, on swamp terrain especially, and with that Haspid stack, it's especially annoying. But okay, speed 7, speed 7. Probably go ahead and sack one stack. Like so, to get the Haspids to come forward. Wait. Okay, take retail. We might as well attack. That, like that. Like that. Okay, that's nice. That's great that we got that lucky strike. Okay, now we just need to... I think the Wyvern is going to take out the bottom stack. And we just need to make sure that the rest of them don't hit the Wyvern. So let's put the snakes like this. Wait. 5, I do hit 5, that's good, boom. And we'll sack the giant like this, I think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this stack doesn't reach us. Let's go ahead and shoot this stack. Ah, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. Ah, let's go ahead and kill this stack now. Although we can kill this one, and then these stacks should... Yeah, you know what? I'll kill this stack. We're going to be sacking the Klops anyway. The most important thing is to try to keep our Wyvern alive as much as possible. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take out this stack, and then these stacks should move forward this way, and then this stack should move forward that way as well. And then after that, we can utilize a wait turn with the Wyvern, I think. Okay, not quite. If that stack didn't get morale, we would have been able to do it, but we're still okay. We can take out this stack. The stack doesn't reach us, and then this stack will attack the Klops. Let's go like that. Now. All right, and at this point, it looks like we have to take a hit. The only thing, I mean, if I can try to get back. Let's see, maybe we can try to kite them around, but they can always get morale. Well, worst case scenario, they're not going to both get morales, right? Let's see, if we move over here, maybe the stack will go down and get separated by terrain. So let's try to do that. No, it doesn't quite work. Actually, wait, did it work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it looks like they'll hit us anyway. All right, so at this point, I guess we'll hit them and take a hit from the 6 stack, so we'll lose a couple of Wyvern. Ooh. Oh, I actually didn't one-shot. Okay, so actually that worked out. I think because we didn't one-shot, that stack got blocked. Let's go ahead and bless in that case. And there we go. So we were able to do that break, basically losing nothing, just our meat. We still have our 38 monarchs, and you know, now we should be able to do a lot of stuff in the desert with that. We do have a town where we could replenish our mana, but we would probably opt to go for a tavern here, actually, since we have the gold for that. So, you know, the game is looking pretty good. So now that we were able to break on 1-2-1. So basically, yeah, this is kind of how I would play this map. I think that, you know, hopefully this goes to show you guys how this game can be played when you really prioritize and you really understand what you need to do and how to be efficient about what you're doing. You know, like all of that had a lot of thought process put into it. And even at turn 1, like I was saying, you know, trying to farm money, you know, on turn 1 and later on as well, so that we're able to get monarchs when we need them, so that we're able to get additional heroes for chains, so that we're able to get the Wyvern from all of these external dwellings, you know. And, you know, also finding all of those hives and figuring out how to efficiently do them, getting experience for your main, etc. All of those elements kind of need to be in your head as you're planning out the movement. So, yeah, I hope that you guys learned something here. I am going to be ending the video here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.